Hey, how's everyone doing today? As you guys can see, we have got the flip over tent for today. We're gonna be ice camping throughout the night. Should be a really good night. This is the last night that it is gonna drop below zero here in southern Minnesota. The ice camping and ice fishing season is slowly coming to an end. So I thought, I wanna get out, I wanna chase after some fish, and I wanna have another good night out on the ice. So we took the Eskimo out today, we got the flip over, we have everything ready to go. We are also supposed to get hit with a little bit of snow tonight, so that is gonna be fun. Nothing better than ice camping through a little snowstorm. We're gonna hop inside the tent and we're gonna start getting everything ready and we're gonna catch some fish. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty. Let's get in here. Let's get this party started. I am just so excited. Honestly, I really need this. There is nothing better in life than spending the night on the ice during a snowstorm. Hot in here, I walk outside and it's 2 degrees. Snow is coming down right now and we can enjoy it from inside our warm tent. There is just something about this that is so relaxing to me. I absolutely love it. Just dropped the live scope down. We've got 100 fish down here. Same spot we ice camped in the last video. If you guys saw the last video, we caught some nice 13-inch crappie. The wind was insane. It was a crazy night. I have that video linked down below if you guys haven't seen it. But today's video is gonna be a little snowstorm crappie fishing adventure. We got about 14 hours to fish here. It is currently 7 o'clock at night. We just got everything finally set up, all good to go for a little crappie fishing adventure tonight. I'm just beyond excited. I'm marking so many fish, looks like some good fish. I'm telling you right now, tonight is gonna be a good night. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna get some rods rigged up. We're gonna drop down some baits and we're gonna catch some fish. Let's get started, guys. First things first, we need to get a rod rigged up. I'm thinking starting out with small presentations. Never fished this spot before, so we're gonna fish a little bit smaller presentations. I've fished a lake, I know what's in here, but we're trying a new spot. I'm gonna have one dead stick with a small crappie minnow on it, and I'm gonna start jigging around a small tungsten with a waxworm. We can always upsize our presentations, but for tonight, we're gonna start small and see what happens. I wanna get this dead stick dropped down here first. Let's grab the smallest crappie minnow I have. Perfect, there we go. Let's grab it and let's throw it down here. Get this dead stick. I just wanna have it sit. I'm probably gonna have it at about 10 feet below the ice. We're sitting in 21 feet of water, but all these fish are crappie, they're all suspended. We don't need to be all the way down to the bottom. Let's grab our jig and bait here. Throw down a super small tungsten. It is a Wonder Bread Acme tungsten jig. This thing is tiny and it is perfect for getting on some aggressive crappie. Starting out with small presentations is the best thing you can do. If they want something small, they might want something big, but they don't always want to start with some big baits. Could be finicky. There is quite a few people out here tonight, so I wouldn't be too surprised if these fish are finicky. Let's get ourselves dropped down here. Let's catch a crappie. There is no camera on the live scope, sadly. I have both my cameras set up right here. I can always switch it later tonight, but for right now, no camera on the live scope, guys. We got a fish coming up right away. He's coming in super hot and aggressive. Oh, he just got spooked. I'm wondering if that bigger fish spooked him. There is a good fish down here. These all seem like pretty solid marks. I'm gonna get my cot set up here in a second, throw on the Crocs, start relaxing. We got quite a few fish. I mean, it's just gonna be, I'm guessing, just a pile of fish the whole night. That's usually how this lake is. Everywhere you go, hundreds of fish, all wanting to bite, all super aggressive. Should be absolutely amazing. Oh. That guy just grabbed my dead stick. I saw that. It's a good mark too. I'm gonna let him eat it here. Make sure he gets the hook. Got him. Looked like a pretty solid mark. There was a few fish, so I'm not sure which one grabbed it. Ended up being the small one. There was a good mark and there was a little mark. We got the smaller one of the two, but that's all right. Fish is a fish. We've been here for maybe 5 to 7 minutes and we've already got ourselves a crappie. I consider that a good start to the day so far. And here she is, guys. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I'm gonna give you a kiss, get you right back in the water. Thank you for participating in today's video. That is always a good start to the day. Haven't been here long and the fish are aggressive. That is what we like to see. Nothing wrong with some aggressive fish. This right here is the dead stick presentation. Super small little minnow. And we're just gonna drop it right back down. I'm starting out with these really small minnows. If these fish tend to be a little bit more aggressive, I can switch to something bigger. But for right now, if they're liking it, they're liking it. No reason to change that. Send it right back down. And we're going to let that one sit again. I'm going to go back to jigging this rod. These fish are definitely not afraid to get dirty. They're hungry and they're aggressive. Let's see. Looks like we got a couple good looking marks around us. Hard part's going to be getting the big ones to bite before the small ones. He's coming in pretty hot right there. Got him. Swam up for maybe 6 or 7 feet under me. Came up. Gave the tungsten a little tap. Awesome. Just a little guy. A little bit littler than the last one. But there is definitely no shortage of fish here. Lots of marks, lots of fish. I'm going to get the cot set up here. I want to get my little sleeping situation figured out. So let's get this cot set up. I'm going to put this rod here. All right. There we go. For right now, we'll just put the pillow right there. We'll kind of lay here, fish for now, then we'll figure out which direction I want to sleep in a little bit. I want to get these boots taken off here. There we go. Just put the boots right there. The floor is dry enough I can just sit here in socks and not have a problem, which is nice. Having socks while you're ice fishing feels amazing. Let's drop another bait down. Let's start doing a little bit more catching than we are fishing. We've been here 10 minutes and we've caught 2. Hasn't been too bad, but none of the big ones. And I'm definitely seeing some super nice marks. All right, let's send another bait right back down. I'm gonna start using these minnows. They seem to be fairly aggressive fish, so I don't think I'm gonna have any problem using a minnow instead of a waxy. I think they will eat up these minnows just as good, if not better, than the wax worms. These fish are aggressive enough. I don't think I'm gonna have any problem using them. I'm gonna let this one sit here while I kind of get myself situated, figure out which direction I want this. As you guys know, I've said this 150 times. I'm out here to camp just as much as I'm out here to fish. So I'm here to relax. I'm here to have a good time. Who doesn't want to have a good time? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of get relaxed. When I film my fishing videos, I hardcore fish. I put in the work. But when I'm out here camping, my main goal is I do this as a way to relax for myself and also to make content for you guys. I get done with work, or I get done spending the whole day focusing on my college homework and tests and exams and all that doo-dah. And I just like to come out here after that and relax. This is kind of my peaceful place. This is my happy place, I guess you should say. Lay down in a sleeping bag, relax, talk to the camera a little bit, and just start jigging. There is nothing better than jigging in bed and catching fish. It is an absolute blast. I've said this before, but if you live in the area and you've never ice fished before, or never ice camped before, and you haven't had the opportunity to do that, leave a comment, hit me up, anything like that, and I will take you out before the season ends. I promise you that. If you're from the area, I will put you on some fish. There's too many people who don't have the opportunity to ice fish. So if you ever want to get out, catch some fish with me, I'll take my 8-person tent. I have this tent, and then I have an 8-person ice camping tent. I actually have quite a few tents. I'll take one of my other tents out. I'll set up the flooring, get some chairs in there, drill a few holes, send down the live scope. And if any of you guys have always wanted to come out ice fishing, just let me know. I'll have everything set up. All you gotta do is meet me at the lake and I'll put you on some fish. I'll even bring the bait. That's all you guys gotta know. If you don't have the equipment, or maybe your parents just never took you out ice fishing and you've always wanted to, feel free to let me know in the comments and I will try my absolute best to get each and every one of you guys on some fish. Let's see here. We got quite a few marks down here. Thinking this is gonna be an amazing night. We got a whole bunch of fish. They seem to be fairly aggressive. Let's see if we can get something big to eat. My bait's swimming around trying to escape. Get up here, just give it a smack. He's so interested in it, there's no way he doesn't eat. There we go. Thank you, my friend. Get up here. Appreciate you for being a part of today's video. Choked the minnow. That is awesome. Here she is, guys. Look at that beauty right there. Another little one, but I'm sure it has a great personality. You're going right back down, buddy. That is what we like to see. Been here maybe 20 minutes. The fish are aggressive. It's still snowing out. I mean, it is just, all right. You can't really see anything because it's dark out, but if it wasn't dark, I'd be able to see the snow. Oh man, this is good. I'm gonna kind of open this up a little bit. It's getting a little bit hot in here. Another fish is another fish. I'm gonna hop outside. I'm gonna throw my Crocs on here. Seems like it's snowing a little bit out there, and honestly, as weird as it is, I like to just enjoy the cold. I love it. I want to just hop outside. I got Crocs and socks. That's all you need. There's 1.5 feet of snow. We'll be fine. I just want to kind of embrace the snow a little bit. I absolutely love snowfall at night. It is just so beautiful. I'm gonna hop outside. I'll grab my phone as well, show you guys what it looks like out there, but the snow is just slowly falling down and it looks beautiful. I'm gonna turn on the light bar in my truck so I can see a little better and just kind of sit out there for a little bit, relax, and I'll see you guys outside in a bit. Slowly. No snow was here when I unpacked 30 minutes ago, so the snow's definitely starting to come down. Oh, and there go my truck lights. All right, beautiful. Just beautiful out here. Everyone's always wondering about my ice camping setup, so I can always go over it in a future video if you guys are interested, but I'll give you guys the gist right now. Camera. Right there we have a power station by Dakota Lithium. It's a 60 amp lithium battery that I have with a power inverter that charges all of my gear. We got lights, we got more lights over there. I love my lights, honestly. This is my cot. Pretty much all it is. Nice big 2-person tent. I mean, it's small, but for a flip over, it is fairly sized. We have all the poles so this thing doesn't go anywhere. There's actually more. I just don't have them all because honestly, I didn't think I was gonna need them. My 2 main ones are this guy right here and that one right there. Otherwise, this thing does not go anywhere. We'll take the Crocs right back off here. They got a little bit of snow in them there, but that is not a problem at all. We can just kind of go like that. Okay, well, you know what? You're just gonna sit in a corner and I'll worry about you later. And we have camera gear, more camera gear. I kind of pack a lot more than I need, and this is my favorite part, guys. I tend to forget this, but I brought it today. The snack box, all right? This is a necessity for every ice camper. I'm gonna show you guys what I got in my snack box. We come prepared with banana slices, freeze-dried. We got some vitamin zero, we got some Ritz, we got some Wheat Thins, energy drink so I can stay up, protein, and then, you know, a little snack if we're feeling frisky. Put that back under there. And there we go. I will be back for you later, buddy. And that's pretty much it. I will be doing a more in-depth review. People keep asking me, and I'm gonna do one. I will do a full in-depth review on both of my ice camping tents. My 2 main tents, my Otter 8-person, and then this flip over. But this is pretty much it. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. I usually have it packed in with more stuff, but right now, this is just an overnight 1 day. This isn't 3, 4, 5 days, so I didn't bring all my gear, but it's about all you need. We got the bait bucket heater right there. It's a Big Buddy by Mr. Heater. Outside, we have the 20-pound propane tank. And that's all you need. This is pretty much all you need. I could probably last out here about a week as long as I have optimal food. That's all I need. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. Usually I will bring my computer out here with me and I'll have all my stuff set up, but no computer tonight. Only one night. I did my homework before I got here, spent a good 8 hours on that, and just think of the amount of fish I could have caught in those 8 hours. That's all I got to think about. Look at this guy running up. He's coming in hot, actually. Holy cow. 2, 3, 4, 5 fish coming up at once. The question is, which one of these guys is going to eat? Usually when there's this many fish, they compete against each other. Because if there's only one fish, he has all the time in the world to eat. He doesn't need a rush. But when there is multiple fish, they get on a little bit of a time crunch, so their fellow companions don't eat the bait first. They all want it, so they need to race against each other. And this guy's coming in quite hot. Oh no, I think the batteries for my fan are dead. I got this fan right here I put above my heater, so of course hot air rises and all the hot air goes up, and right up here is a lot hotter than down here. So I put a fan above my heater to push the hot air down onto me, and the batteries are dead. Good thing is there's a gas station, I think 5 or 10 minutes max from here. It takes me about 5 minutes to drive off the lake. I'm gonna go turn on my truck. I'm gonna hop in the truck. I'm gonna go grab some more batteries for this. It is kind of slowly dying. It turns on, it turns off, but batteries are definitely dead. I've been using it for a long time, so I'm gonna go quickly to a nearby gas station, grab some batteries so I can have this thing running so we can stay warm tonight, and I will be back in maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go turn on the truck and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we're back. All right, so funny story. That took me quite a long time to find batteries. It's been about 2.5 hours. If you're wondering how that's even possible, I went to the Holiday, which was 10 minutes away, and then they didn't have it, so I drove another 10 minutes to another gas station, which I didn't even look which direction it was, ended up going the wrong direction. I went to 7 different places before I found batteries, because online it said they were all open, but once I got there, I realized they're closed because of the blizzard. So, yeah, it's been about 2.5 hours. It's 12:15 at night right now. That took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I ended up finding a local gas station. I think it was around Lakeville, Minnesota. So about an hour from here I ended up. So when I got done with the batteries, I looked at where I was, because I honestly had no clue where I was. I just kept putting in different gas stations and not looking at which direction I'm going. But I went to Holiday, then I went to Speedway. And then I went to Cub Foods, and then I went to BP, they didn't have batteries. And then I went to Quick Trip, and they didn't have a phone charge, and I wanted a phone charger too. I'm missing a gas station. I went to another gas station too. I think it was like, was it Lucky's? Something with like a sheriff star on it, I don't remember. But I searched far and wide, and none of them had what I wanted. I wanted batteries, and then I also needed a phone charger for tonight. And I just couldn't find both. Ended up taking me a little bit longer than I'd like, but we're here now. Just put the batteries in. The fan is working. It's a little loud, so I don't usually have it on when I'm recording, but it is definitely nice to have a fan to keep things nice and warm. So we just keep it up here, and it connects perfectly to this little bracket here. Turn it on, and all the hot air that's up here because of the heater is pushed right back down onto me right here, and we stay nice and warm. Let's get back to fishing, guys. Oh, that bobber's down. There we go. Feels just like a little guy here. He's giving me a decent fight though. Get up here, buddy. Thank you. Just sent this bait down too. Seems like a whole lot of aggressive fish. I mean, I got a screen filled with fish. I'm sure some of them are gonna be aggressive. I was just getting my other rod all ready and untangled, and this guy came through and gave it a little nibble. There you go, buddy. Get you right back in the water. All right, let's send this dead stick right back down. I'm gonna throw on a shiner this time, but I've been using crappie minnows, so I decided let's try a shiner. Bigger presentation. See if that's the ticket here. I want to see if we can get some of these bigger fish, because there's a lot of fish down here, but the majority of them are looking like pretty small marks. And as fun as small marks are, I want to get the big one. That's what I'm here for. We got a pile of fish. Let's try to get the biggest out of the group. Here he comes, here he comes. He's on it, he's on it. There we go. He's gonna smack it. There's no way this guy doesn't eat. Looks like a semi-decent mark. Hard to tell. There's so many fish here. I can't tell which one's which. But a couple marks coming in pretty hot here. Let me grab the snack box. What to eat, what to eat. They all look pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with this protein bar right here. It is a chocolate. No, I'm gonna go with the strawberry one. I think that's a better idea. All right, let's see. If I start eating, are the fish gonna start eating? Usually that's what happens. As soon as I want to take a bite, they give it a smack. Sure enough. Come on, come back here. As soon as I was about to take a bite, he ate. Let's see. Bite number 2. It's literally, they just know. All right, bite number 3. I'm telling you guys, They know. Watch yourself. The one that got away. Not even joking with you guys. They know. I know they know. Every time I try to take a bite of my food, one smacks it, interrupts my meal. That's what always happens. As soon as I'm hungry and ready to take a bite, they just come out and just boom. Because as soon as you start eating, I'm telling you right now, the fish will start eating. Just watch. He knows I'm about to go take a bite right now. They know. They know. Oh, the one that got away, 2.0. It's a small tungsten. It's amazing for getting them to bite, but when you're using a small presentation like that, it's a little bit hard to get them to stay on. I mean, the hook is barely exposed. That was a good hit, though. Gave me a nice little smack. Didn't get him to stick, but got him to eat, and to me, that's more than half the fun. The fight's fun, but I just like getting fish to eat. I like jigging fish up. Dead stick fish, I'm not a fan of. I'm going to be honest, I kind of hate using dead sticks. It works really well. Same thing with tip-ups. I hate tip-ups and dead sticks. They work super well, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it's not the same as jigging and getting that fish to hit it. I'd rather catch one fish jigging than 3 fish on a dead stick. But that's just me. I like the challenge of getting them to eat just as much as I like the fight and actually catching the fish. One of these guys is bound to give it a nice little smack. It's probably about 1 o'clock right now. Not sure how late I'm going to stay up. I do got to work pretty early tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to stay here super long in the morning as well. I'll get in maybe a quick bite, stay here for a little bit, get up for a little sunrise crappie action, and then start packing up and getting out of here. It was just an overnight adventure. I'm going to sit back, relax though, and we're going to get comfortable here, guys. There we go. Much better. Drop this down right here so the sun can wake me up. That's a fish right there. No reason to set an alarm if the sun can just wake you up. There we go, buddy. Nothing like a little midnight crappie. Look at that guy right there. What a beauty. They do seem to be getting a little bit smaller right now, though. That's the only problem. These fish are not upsizing, they seem to be slowly downsizing. Not sure what I'm doing wrong, but it's got to be something. Some nights, this lake produces giants, and some nights it just produces fish. But you know what? Fish is a fish. I'm out here to have fun, and I'm having a great time. Now we just got to wait and see. Never know, something massive could come through, and we got tomorrow morning as well. There's a lot of pike that roam around this area, so I wouldn't be surprised if a nice little snot rocket comes through and comes and says hi. Alright, I think I'm going to start getting ready for bed now. It's been about 15 minutes, and have yet to have a bite. I don't know why it's slowed down like this, but they are definitely not as aggressive. Here comes a fish right now as I said that. Decent looking mark making his way up. Let's see if he smacks it. They're definitely not as aggressive as they were earlier in the night. I'm not exactly sure what changed, but there's still fish here. They're still willing to bite. But it's not as much hard smacks anymore as it is just kind of slurping it in, I guess you could say. They're not smacking it super hard. But I'll keep my dead stick down for a little bit, sit back, relax. If the bite turns back on, of course, I'll throw the cameras back on. But for now, I'm just going to kind of relax, go on my phone a little bit, and enjoy the rest of the night. Like I said, if it starts getting hot, I'll throw the cameras back on. But hopefully we can get a good night's sleep tonight and wake up in the morning and get right back after some fish. As long as the night isn't like Wednesday night. Yep. I think we're gonna have a good night. That was one of the absolute worst nights of camping I've had in my life. Just non-stop 40-mile-per-hour winds. It was something. But it was definitely an adventure, that's for sure. If we don't catch anything, I will just see you guys in the morning. Hope you guys enjoyed the first part of the video so far. I will see you guys in a few hours. Good night. All right, good morning, guys. I just got up. It is 6:30 in the morning. It is finally light out. We got a limited amount of time to fish this morning before I got to get ready for work. So let's drop some baits down and let's catch some fish. I'm curious to see if we still got crappie here in the morning. Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if we can get into some gills. I'm gonna throw down some baits here. Let's have a good morning. I'm not gonna spend too much time chasing after fish. It'll take me 30-45 minutes to get everything packed up and get off the lake. So I gotta spend my time wisely. It is currently -2 degrees with a real feel of -9 right now. It was a cold night, that is for sure. It was not a warm one. My drink is frozen. I'm pretty sure that is how I can tell it's a cold night. My holes refroze overnight, even with my big buddy on max and a fan. My holes still refroze. It was quite cold last night, if I'm being honest with you guys. It was very, very cold. But we made it. We definitely made it. Now let's get some more fish this morning, get out of here, and finish off the video. This fish has been sitting on it. There's no way he doesn't smack it. He's definitely interested in it. Let's see it, buddy. There we go. Got him. Feels like just a little guy. My guess is a gill. Yep. The crappie are no longer here in the morning, sadly. I was kind of expecting that. I wasn't sure. But it seems to be the case. Now it's just going to be sunnies and other panfish. That's all right, though. Still fun catching them. Just a little guy. Get it right back in the water. He ate it, though. That's all that matters to me. It's getting later towards the morning. Probably took about 30 minutes to get that fish to eat. So weird how they're not that aggressive during the daytime. Those crappie were aggressive last night, but I'm not thinking there's too much crappie here this morning. It doesn't seem like. Still a possibility, or any other fish. Could be pike, walleye, anything of the sorts, but chances are not in our favor. I am seeing some good marks, though. Could have some nice gills here. I can't believe last night was the last night it's going to drop below 0. According to weather, looks like what, the lowest around here in the metro is supposed to be 4 or 5 degrees at night. No more freezing cold nights. The winter is definitely coming to an end, sadly. I am disappointed. Now it is time to start getting ready for the open water season. Chasing after some more river walleye. That is my plan. My other plan is to hit the river here soon for some ice fishing walleye adventures. Jeez, that scared me. Oh, there's my phone. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my guess is these are all gills. I don't think the crappie are here anymore. Doesn't seem like. But that's all right. We should be able to get some gills. It is a little early in the morning. Usually I don't get these fish to bite till a little bit later in the day. There's not much night or morning action to gills on this lake, it seems like. So I'm thinking if we give it a little bit more into the day, we of course don't have too much time to fish, but we can wait a little bit and see if the bite turns on. We got a fish coming up right here. Seems like a decent mark. We'll see if he smacks it. And here comes the people. It is a Saturday morning. People are starting to make their way. Is that a Prius? Prius is making his way out on the ice. I don't see many of them coming out this direction. People are making their way out here. I like to see that. More people seem to be getting on the ice. That's always good. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful morning out here, guys. All right, tent stayed in one place. That is what we like to see. Not too many people out here, if you guys can see right there. Somebody had a bad night, holy cow. But yeah, a little bit of fog that direction, but an absolute beautiful, beautiful morning. Well, the bite has definitely slowed down quite a bit. Not sure what's going on, but these fish are not wanting to really eat right now. We are slowly running out of time. So we're gonna have to hopefully get 1 or 2 more fish and get out of here. I honestly just want 1 more fish and I'll be happy. That is really all ooh, he just came in pretty hot. Must have heard my cry for help there. This guy just kind of came in. Let's see if he wants to smack it. All I want is 1 more fish and I will be happy. It's been kind of a slow morning so far. They heard me and look at that. We got one. That is awesome. Good looking gill too. Sweet. Yeah, that is an absolute beauty. I'd say about 7.5, 8 inches. Wow. It has been a slow morning up until about 10 seconds ago. But that's awesome. We got ourselves a fish right here. I'm not going to be staying out here too much longer. I'm going to start packing up the whole tent. I got to get ready for work. But look at this guy right there. Beauty. Absolute beauty. Get her right back in the water. See if we can possibly catch 1 more fish. And then get out of here. Oh, man, we don't have much time left. Maybe a couple more minutes and I got to start getting packed up. I'm hoping to get 1 more fish here. We got one coming into it. Let's see. Come on, smack it, buddy. I really want to get 1 more fish before we head out of here. I just don't know if it's going to happen. They're hot for 5 minutes, then they're dead, then they're hot again. It is so weird. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Come on, buddy. Let's see it. Give it a little smack. They don't seem to really want to eat, so I'm thinking we're going to have to skedaddle, start packing up, get out of here. I'd like to stay a little bit longer, but gotta head to work. But it was a good morning. Good night, good morning. Kind of a short video. Wasn't out here too long, but it was fun. We caught fish, we had a good time, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11. Let me know down below what lakes you guys want me to camp on next. Of course, the ice fishing season, ice camping season is coming to an end here soon, but the lake still got enough ice, so I'm gonna keep camping and let me know. I'm in the metro right now. I don't mind driving, honestly, anywhere. If you guys have any lakes you think I should try, let me know down below and I will try to get on them. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.